Put some honey on it.
Okay.
And then run some warm water on it.
Okay.
Well, do the water first.
Okay.
Alright. Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. Just sharing the live out real quick. Then we're gonna get into it. Alright. Facing the east, giving all praises, honor, and glory be to the Father and the Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone, which rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of their ability. It's your brother Rami Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson through the spirit, power, and strength of Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakakadash, the true names of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Alright, which we break down every single live, man. Yahweh equals He is, Yahweh Shai equals He saves, and Rakakadash equals a spirit, a Holy Spirit, alright, a spirit that's set apart. Rakah meaning spirit, and Kadash meaning holy. Okay, at the end of the day. So, this one right here is going to be entitled Bug Out Hour. Okay, we're just going to go through a couple videos of individuals that's bugged out and certain things that I found over this whole week, right? You know what I'm saying? I call this like a weekly wrap-up of whatever that was going on in the world or whatever I found, you know, in my watch, all right? But also one thing I want to note, just a minor thing is, man, I was just sitting here, you know, we cooked out a little bit today, all right, and was talking with my ribs' father, and this whole time thinking she Judah and all that, but he got to talking about their heritage and all of that, and her grandfather on his side, and come to find out she's actually Levi, you know, and that's a beautiful thing, like, you know, just going into it more, right? So ultimately, for anybody, it's like, doesn't matter what tribe you are, you know what I'm saying? Because according to the curses, right, our heritage is lost. But if you have the ability to talk to your forefathers, if you have the ability to talk to your grandfather, or let's say you got a great still living or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, take advantage of that, man, you know, and get those old stories, all right? All right. What you talking about, bro? Crickets, that's what you found. What? Crickets? What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Moon? I think somebody done hacked that brother account. But anyway, yeah. So I found out my wife is Levi, right? At the end of the day. Yeah, you got me lost right there. I don't know what you talk about. Alright. But anyway, man, so just, just do some research, do diligent research, and don't just assume that you are whatever tribe you think you are, right? It's based off the characteristics and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? And let's get one precept. This is 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto power, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. Right? So being diligent and studying and showing ourselves to be approved, right? Knowing what you're talking about when you're talking about what you're talking about. All right? Whatever you're going into, whatever you're breaking down, and whatever you're speaking on, All right? So let's go into a couple videos that I got set aside, and this will not be a long one. Let's start with this one. It's just another Eve that hates dudes. You know what I'm saying? Here you go.
Having that man in your home is draining the life out of you and draining the life out of your children. Your children deserve better than that. They deserve a home that is peaceful and filled with love, not a home where they have to walk on eggshells. You're afraid to leave that man in that home because you don't want the stigma of being a single mother. But all of the single mothers I know who left are thriving, and their children are thriving as well. Do not stay in that house for your children because your children are begging you to get out. So many children wanted their mother to leave their father. A lot of these men are not contributing. They're financially abusive, physically abusive, emotionally abusive. They're not great partners. They're not active and involved fathers. They are just there, causing chaos. They can't manage their emotions. They're not contributing in the way in which they should, besides causing all of these issues within the home. It is okay to live separately from these men, even if you have children with them. And having that man in your
Kind. And I don't know what a moon cricket is. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? That joke went past my head. I'm for real. But I'm gonna keep it going. I told you, bro, you're a little more country than me. I'm like talking about moon crickets. All right, but hey, based upon this video, okay, this female, she's bugged out, man. All right, easily. Let's break this down, okay. 1 Corinthians 11:3. You know what I'm saying? Now you good, huh? But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is power. So you have a structure, you have an order. You got the father, all right? You got Yahweh Shai, okay? So the father and then the son, all right? The father and then the son, and then the man, and then the woman, and then the children. So with that being said, everything she said is contrary to what the Bible talks about. And this is where these individuals, they're just coming out of nowhere with these what? These are doctrines of devils. Okay? These are seducing spirits. All right? Let's go to 2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Right? This woman is what? This woman is heaping to her own lust. She wants to live without a man, when that's not actually how the Most High set it up. But it also goes into a certain prophecy that was, prophesied to come by. This is Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. So compass, meaning surround, to overtake, right? So the women, because of the way the society was set up for a long way, about a decade or so, 3 decades or so, pushing the man out of the household and allowing that woman a position of authority, a position of power. So therefore, that independent mindset, that feminism mindset was set up, and it was pushed to women, and they thought it was necessary. They thought it was an advantage to them. When before feminism came around, black women was comfortable being with men, was comfortable being in a household, because what? They would be housewives. They would be at home. The man, the economy wasn't as bad where one man could go and work and provide enough for that entire household. You understanding? So this is important, that what was taking place. But as time went on and the YT man brought his division and all of that, then what happened? The woman began to compass the man. The woman began to get on welfare and all these other types of things that was taking place. Okay? Don't call me black no more. Hey, bro. What's up, man? Okay? What's up, bro? Okay? You in here to teach? This is not your platform, brother. All right? You got 19 followers on your page, bro. Go to your page and teach. Okay, I'm gonna let you know, bro. This ain't the night. All right? Yeah, let's deal in the scriptures. Okay, first and foremost, dude, can't you see I'm teaching a fucking lesson? Like, are you serious right now? Are you serious, my guy? I'm teaching a lesson, dude. What manner of spirit am I in? I'm teaching a lesson. The lesson right now is upon what this lady said. It's not upon whatever you just said. You understand that? So what manner of spirit are you in? You in a high-minded, this is all about you spirit. You understand? So can't you see I'm teaching a lesson? Right? Get him out of here. Somebody get him out of here. Yeah, you see the chart, but ain't I teaching a lesson right now? Okay? You got the brain capacity of a fucking 5-year-old, man. All right? That's what you got. All you see is the chart, but you can't even listen to the lesson that's being brought out. You a simpleton.
Home is draining the...
All right, now let's keep it going. So let's run it back.
Having that man in your home is draining the life out of you and draining the life out of your children.
Boom. So having that man in the home is draining the life out of you and draining the life out of your children. Well, let's go see what the scripture says about that. Okay. This is Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So a man is what's going to protect you against the storm that's coming. And that storm that's symbolic for all the perils, all the struggles, all the avenues, all this type of stuff that's about to come and knock upon you. So a man is going to be a place of rest, right? That's what a man is going to be. But this woman is saying that man is draining you. Well, go and fend for yourself. That's what we say to certain women like this. We have no place. You have no place in a righteous household because you have chosen the ways of wickedness. All right, you join hand in hand with the wicked. And that don't mean that you're committing murder or you're stealing or you're robbing or none of that. That could just be in your philosophy. You understand? The ways that your mindset, the way that your mind runs is joining hand in hand with the wicked. Just because you're spewing out that idolatry, you're spewing out that way of thinking, and you're teaching that to your kids that we don't need daddy in the house. But last time I checked, how do you make a child? You need a man and you need a woman, and they come together and a child is born. So the Most High set that up. He did not set that up for after that child is born for that woman to take that child and to leave. That man planted the seed in the woman, and therefore they are supposed to work together to bring up the seed. This is the best way to do. Now, once you have a ground which is fruitful and it's good soil, I would think if it was good soil, it's got good nourishment, it takes care of the fruits and the vegetables the proper way, then you would replant, right? You have actually what you call a land Sabbath. You would replant in that land for 6 straight years, gathering crops, gathering a harvest, and then you allow it to rest. And then you would begin the process again for 6 more straight years. All right. So I don't see anywhere where it says leave that man. The Most High does not like divorce in that sense, right? But divorce is okay if it comes to that. Let's go to Sirach 25, and let's actually start up a little bit. This is 21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and prudence and much reproach. Okay? So for you women, it's not going to be peaches and cream. It's not going to be, it's not going to be all of that. You're going to get corrected. You're going to get rebuked. You're going to get trained up the proper way. You're going to get, you're going to be molded into the correct type of woman. Don't think that you're the correct type of woman. That's your first mistake. That has to be corrected. You getting with a man of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he chooses you and he's dealing with you. Don't think that you perfect. You're not. Okay? So you have to be molded. You have to be corrected. You have to be fixed. This is the problem, that this is the American mindset where Americans automatically think that they're right. They're righteous. They're high. They got a high-minded attitude. Like that dude that came in here, he automatically wanted to talk about the chart. I'm not talking about the chart tonight. Okay? I'm not talking about that. I have a lesson designed. Things that that I meditated on to bring out. That I was meditating on all week to bring to the forefront. And whatever, pertains to you, like I say, I take questions in the beginning sometimes, and I take questions at the end. If an individual is sincere, they will stay to the end. If you're not sincere, then take your ass on. I don't care. All right? Ain't nowhere to say we got to teach you, bro. It say we got to teach. But if you don't want to listen, then we don't got to keep going. I don't have to teach the way that you want me to teach. I don't got to talk about what you want me to talk about. I'm moving on what the Spirit is moving. But you inconsiderate Americans, that's how y'all come. Hey man, you got to talk about what I want you to talk about. Or I'm not listening. Don't listen, motherfucker. Keep it going. The fuck? Y'all still try to treat us like we all slaves, man. You got somebody want to come up. Nigga, I ain't bringing nobody up right now. All right, Salakia, I accidentally sent you an invite, Abinaya Salakia. Do I look like I'm bringing people up right now? No. This is not the Ricky Lake show. This is not Montel Jordan. This is not Oprah Winfrey. And this damn show ain't Maury. Okay? Y'all, you Americans, man. Y'all try to take stuff and y'all try to make it however you want it to be. That's what y'all do. Because you got a high-minded spirit about you. You think it is what you want. You want. Never what you need. You don't care about what you need. All you care about is what you want. And that's why you're going to die. Because all you ever looked after was your wants. You never cared about the Most High and His will. All right? Ain't nobody got me worked up, man. The fuck, I'm always like this. Damn. Let's keep it going, man. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger and prudence and much reproach. I mean, shit, y'all should feel like this too. The fuck, y'all like living in Babylon? Is these people make y'all happy? I don't get it. I walk around, these people is stupid as fuck, bro. They had a Christmas parade today in my city. A Christmas parade. All I see is Jake women walking around looking like fucking elves with these whorish skirts on. That's all it was. I'm trying to take my son, I'm trying to go to piano practice, to pay the lady for the damn whatever. And all I see is they got the roads blocked off. They got Santa Claus walking here and walking over there. You know what I'm saying? Babylon pisses us the fuck off, bro. Every single day. I know y'all brothers feel the same way. All right? If you in the right spirit, Salakia, you might came in wrong time or whatever. But I'm tired. I'm tired of this place. I'm tired of the internet. I'm tired of TikTok. I'm tired of this weak ass society. Ain't no substance in anything that these people bring out. Ain't no substance in nothing. Everything y'all talk about is weak. It's simple. I'm tired of being tired. Exactly. So let's keep it going. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh an heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Go back to her.
Children, having that man in your home is draining the life out of you and draining the life out of your children.
Boom. So she's coming in with the mindset that man is supposed to please her. She's not coming in with the mindset to serve. She doesn't even know what a woman is, a female servant. She has come past the man. She has reversed the roles. She thought that man was supposed to serve her when it's the other way around. So therefore, it's automatically making her a wicked woman. How are we supposed to win the championship if you don't know your role? You are the point guard. I'm the shooting guard, but you trying to play shooting guard. So you bringing the ball down and you trying to shoot when you supposed to pass it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, stop changing the roles. For you women that believe you in the truth and you trying to be righteous, learn your position. So when it comes to a man choosing you, Isaiah 4:1, or if you already with a man, so you can serve him better. All right? It may seem weird, but call him Lord. Call him sir. Give him that respect. But you got women right now, I ain't about to call him Lord. I ain't about to call him sir. Because it's a demon in you. You with that man. Serve that man. That's your man. All right? That man, if he moves correctly, Yahweh Shai is going to deal with him. And in turn, he's going to deal with you. But you don't want to simply call him sir. You don't want to treat him with some respect and honor. But you will go to fucking work. You would show up at work at 7 a.m. in the morning in your uniform. And you would clock in. And you would say hey to your boss. How you doing, boss? How you doing, Tom? You would say hey to Tom the Edomite. You would give him respect. You would give him honor. You will follow his rules. But you can't follow your husband? That don't make no damn sense to me. Your husband is draining to you?
Your children deserve better than that.
Your children deserve better than a man being in a household. That's wild.
Serve a home that is peaceful and filled with love, not a home where they have to walk on eggshells.
Children deserve man-free homes. This is what these females are pushing. But once again, when you send your children to school, they get taught. Some of them get taught by men. I guess that's wrong too. You go to work, once again, your boss is most likely a man. I guess that's wrong too. Who owns the company? A man. I guess that's wrong too. Who built the railroads? A man. Who built the roads? A man. Who built the house that your dumb ass is staying in? A man. Who built the phone that you talking on? A man. Who created the internet? A man. Who created TikTok? A man. I guess all that shit is terrible though. I guess all that is bad. This is why, man, some of you bitches do not even deserve a phone. You do not deserve to talk. You just need to shut up, man.
You're afraid to leave that man in that home because you don't want the stigma of being a single mother. But all of the single mothers I know who left are thriving, and their children are thriving as well.
No, ain't no damn happy single mothers out here. I don't give a damn how she looks, how she presents herself. She's not happy. She's a single mother. Last time I checked, mother is aligned with a father. Okay? You don't supposed to be single as a mother. You're supposed to raise up a child together. It's called a family. But these type of bitches can't even spell family. All right? Brother got a precept. Proverbs 11. 1 through 2. And it reads, Perfect. What is it going to? What's a balance? A mother and a father. That's a balance. Right? So what is it? What is a single mother? That's an abomination to the Most High. A false balance is abomination to Yahweh, but a just weight is his delight. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. So what are these single mothers living in? Pride. You know you can't support that household by yourself on your single income. Okay? You gotta leave. You gotta get an apartment. All right? You gotta live beside somebody. No backyard, no nothing like that. Your kids gotta grow up in that environment. Without structure, discipline, morals, characteristics, most single mothers produce monsters. And I said most because guess what? I came up in a single mother household. A lot of us brothers came up in a single mother household. Okay? But we had to what? We had to what? Come into this truth to actually become men. Because we didn't know how to be men. Because we may have not had men around to show us how to be men. And furthermore, if we did, we didn't have no men in the scriptures that knew how to be men correctly and properly. According to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, designed you to be a man. You understand? So for you to say children, man-free homes is what your children deserve? Who hurt you, lady? Somebody hurt you. All right? Hurt you extremely bad. Because this is her whole page.
Do not stay in that house for your children because your children are begging you to get out. So many children wanted their mother to leave their father. A lot of these men are not contributing. They're financially abusive, physically abusive, emotionally abusive. They're not great partners. They're not active and involved.
And what did I say? Somebody hurt her. And that's all that is the curses. This is Deuteronomy 28:56 all day. Let's go there. And it reads, the tender and delicate woman, let's start at 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom and towards the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Now, let's take that back over to this. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh in a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Now, a wicked woman is what? Is a portion of a wicked man. Okay? So, y'all are a match made in heaven, man. Y'all supposed to be with one another. This is Sirach 26 and 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth Yahweh. So if you are with an individual that has those characteristics that you're displaying, he can't take care of his kids. All right, he's abusive. He's beating your ass. All right, he's dragging you around the house by your hair. Okay, he's a scammer. He's doing all this type of wicked shit, and you think, well, guess what? You attracted that, bitch. That's what you attracted. That's what you was attracted to. You knew he was scamming people, but you still got with him. You knew he ain't take care of his last kids, but you still got with him. He gonna take care of me and my kids. I know he don't like his baby mama. He not cool with his baby mama, but with me, no, he's not. He don't give a fuck about his first family. So why do you think he's gonna be cool with you? It's mentally retarded, bro. It makes no sense. But it's going back to the curses. So you wicked women are a match made in heaven for these wicked men. All right? 55. So that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he hath nothing left him in the siege, and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. So these individuals will eat their kids. These are the deadbeat dads. 56. For the woman, the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. So she is evil. She hates that man that went into her to produce a child with her, to plant a child in her, to plant a seed in her. She now hates that man. All right? And towards her young one, that cometh out from between her feet. She hates that man, and she hates what? Her son, and towards her son, and towards her daughter. And towards her young one that cometh out from between her feet, and towards her children, which she shall bear, for she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege and straitness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in thy gates. But you see a similar, what's a common denominator in the situation? They're both going to eat their kids. They're both tender and delicate. They're both weak mentally. You could be strong all day. You could be physically fit. You know? But you could still be weak as fuck. You understand that? What you talking about? Nigga, I bench 225. Nigga, I squat 400. What you talking about? I ain't weak. You weak as fuck in the mind, bro. All right? You still gonna cry like a bitch when you can't get food. When you gotta take that MOTB, you still gonna cry like a bitch. When your mama die, you still gonna cry like a bitch. All right? In Jacob's trouble. Okay? You gonna, like a woman in travail. That's how you gonna be. It don't matter how strong you are. In your mindset, spiritually, you are weak. You don't know the name of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. You don't have the doctrine. You don't have the understanding. This is why wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. Not strength. Not physical strength. No, the feeble shall be as strong as David in those days. We rely upon the spirit. You understand? We're not relying upon carnally what we can do. No. Brothers know martial arts. Brother, hey, Shalawam to the brother 144 Psalms. That brother is a samurai. Okay, that brother nice with the sword. But he know that Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai is his strength. You understand? So as much as that brother put in with the sword, I know he put it in more with the scriptures. Because his strength is in Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's not in his sword. You better read what King David said. Right? So that's how a righteous man is going to survive. A righteous man is going to survive because of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? So let's go back. Let's let her talk a little bit more.
They are just there causing chaos. They can't manage manage their emotions. They're not contributing in the way in which they should, besides causing all of these issues within the home. It is okay.
This is not every single Israelite man. No, you have plenty of good Israelite men out there. So this is a weak ass narrative that the YT man has been pushing, and he's also using Eve to push it. That's why I said somebody hurt her. Somebody hurt her. Now she's going off and she's talking about every man like they are like that. You can say majority if you want to. All right? But really, that ain't even the case. Well, yeah, it is, because you got 2/3. Okay? Now, with the case being, when we talk about the so-called black woman, what do we also say? As the brother Yawasat would say, we love you, Eve, every two of you. All right? You know, it's two of you. You know what I'm saying? Letting you know it's a small percentage of women out there that's actually righteous. And we understand that because that's what King Solomon said. I searched and I could not find one righteous woman. All right? But you have what you call the elect woman, which is of the 1/3. So you do have some righteous women out there. But it's not a massive, number. Okay? But we do recognize that it's some righteous women out there. Yes, indeed. It's some women, man, that come through. We had to correct them a couple times, maybe once or twice. Hey, sister, just say shalawam when you come in. And other than that, just chill out on the comment board. And you don't got to tell them that no more. They took that one correction. They like, hey, yes, sir, I got you. Because that's according to scripture. Because those women actually fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? But then you got those women who come around and they don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So when we give them a correction, they're not going to take it. They're going to constantly be on the comment board and talking yappity yap. Look at this correction that's about to go out for us right now. This individual put shalom. Now I know a brother is about to correct him. Okay? Now we're going to see if this individual is going to take the correction. All right? But that right there will show your spirit. Because it's no you in the Hebrew. So as the brother's telling you, it's shalawam or shalom. Same to this individual must. That is wrong. All right? Asala, Luma, whatever. No, we're not Islam, man. We don't speak Arabic. We don't speak Aramaic. We speak Lashawan Kadash, the purest language. Okay? You sadly mistaken. We don't call upon Allah. Nah, bro. He not in the wrong live. Don't tell him that. He could be sincerely messed up. He could be sincerely misguided. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah could have sent him over here to get a correction. But once again, his spirit will be shown after the correction is given. If he stays and he receives it or not. So don't never tell nobody they in the wrong live. You in the right live. Okay? You definitely in the right live because the truth is here. You would want to be around the truth. Okay? Somebody want to come up. Look, man, I really ain't bringing nobody up. All right? But, hey, I answer your question real quick.
Blessed chosen one, are you?
I'm not a chosen one.
I thought many are called and few are chosen.
Many are called, few are chosen. Nobody knows who those chosen individuals are.
Well, the chosen ones know who they are because they're chosen to do great things.
All right, let me get a precept to prove that. That's not correct.
The precept would be, I could take it back to Deuteronomy. I can flip it to Psalm.
2 Corinthians 10 and 12. For we dare not make ourselves of the number or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise. So
I'm not speaking about wisdom.
Let me finish. Nobody knows if they are chosen or not. Now, furthermore,
That's not what that verse is saying.
All right, furthermore, do you have a question?
I want to have a conversation.
I don't want to have a conversation. I'm not here to be your friend. I don't care about you, dude. Do you have a question?
You know what? If you don't want to be my friend,
do you have a question? Yes or no?
I have many questions. Can you answer them?
What is your question?
My question is, you are not chosen. I am. What basis do you have to say that I'm not?
I just read you the scripture. For we dare not make ourselves
that scripture
of the number.
Doesn't even mention the chosen ones, by the way.
What is that number?
The number of what? It
What
could
is
be
the
the number
number?
of the Israelites, the number of the Philistines. It could be the number of anything. What are you talking about?
If you don't understand the
what?
context of the scripture, then we don't have nothing to talk about, bro.
Then let's talk about it.
No, we don't have nothing to talk about because you don't even understand what the number is.
If I don't understand, if someone doesn't understand that's having a conversation with you, then talk about it. That's all you have to do.
Okay, I'll answer the question that you're not asking. The number is of the 144,000 and the 1/3, the elect, the remnant. That's the number.
Are they chosen?
Yes.
There you go. So now this is talking about the chosen ones, correct?
Yes.
The 44,000, 144,000.
More than that, the 1/3.
The 1/3. Are they on the earth now?
Some are and some are not.
Okay, are you one of them?
I don't know.
How do you not know?
I just answered it. Do I have to read it again? For we dare not make ourselves.
So you don't know. You don't know that you've chosen.
Yeah, nobody knows if they're chosen.
Okay. Did Moses know he's chosen?
No.
Did Isaiah know he's chosen?
No.
Did Ezekiel know he's chosen?
No.
Did Jesus know he's chosen?
Yes.
There you go. We're following Jesus, right? Jesus is our example.
I don't follow Jesus. His name would be Yahweh Shah, but he's the only one.
Listen, Yahweh Shah, Yeshua, whatever you want to call him.
No. Hey,
that individual knew he was chosen, correct?
First of all, don't disrespect his name. It's Yahweh Shah. It ain't no fucking Yeshua.
I gave you options. I spoke options.
I don't want your options, buddy. This ain't no video game.
Okay, I know this ain't GTA. I know this ain't Fortnite, Minecraft.
It's Yahweh Shah. Now, first and foremost, he knew he was chosen because he knew who he was. We don't know who we are.
So you don't know who you are?
No, we don't know who we are.
Wait. Hold on. The Bible says you must know yourself in order to know the truth. Do you know who you are?
We don't know who we are in our past lives. That's what you don't understand.
I already know about the past life. Yeah, of course. We've had past lives. We've been here before, of course.
And you don't know who you was.
I do know who I was.
No, you're a liar.
I mean, you may not know. I mean, that's a different conversation. But I mean, brother, yes, I do know. I know things. That's what from my perspective, I know things from your perspective.
I know how to use that block button because I'm tired. Now, I'm not entertaining that shit, bro. I'm not entertaining that bullshit. Okay? That dude's dumb as hell. All right? What do? We don't get in a high-minded position. Okay? I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth with an individual that doesn't have any understanding. I'm going to get you up out of here too, this individual. We don't call upon you. I'm not playing with y'all, bro. Once again, bro, I'm not here to be y'all friends. Okay? I don't got to do this. Okay? I could teach. Like I said, man, if the brother Yawasop ain't bring me back to TikTok, I would just strictly be on YouTube. Because I'm tired of TikTok. Because it's like this. Why is it so fucking stupid? I'm tired of it. All right? Now let's get a precept. This is Romans 11:20. Well, because of unbelief, they were broken off. And thou standest by faith. Be not high-minded, but fear. Thou standest by faith. Be not high-minded. So therefore, we don't make ourselves of that number. Nobody knows that they are chosen. So if an individual is sitting up here talking about, I know who I was in the past life. No, your bitch ass don't. It's no remembrance of former things. Let's get that. Everything this individual said out of his mouth went against the scriptures. All right? Ecclesiastes 1:9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which was before us. That also includes your souls. Exactly, brother. John the Baptist didn't know he was Elijah. Exactly. Now, do we know that Elijah and John the Baptist is chosen? Yeah, he's of the elect, most definitely. But did they know that they were of the elect when they walked the earth? No. You understand? Jeremiah didn't know he was of the elect. All right? Elijah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, Moses, none of them. Okay? It goes furthermore to the elect having a humble and meek and contrite spirit, man. But you jump up on my live talking about, I know who I was in the past. No, your bitch ass don't. That's how we know you not chosen. Because you a bitch. You high-minded as fuck, man. You act like an Edomite. All that damn pride and ego vibrating off of you, man. I hate that shit. You need to tone it fucking down, man. Before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai judge your ass. Because you are prideful. And pride cometh before destruction. Verse 11, there is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. Now, what did he try to do? Because this is Scoffer 101. What did he try to do? He tried to trap me by bringing me to Yahweh Shai. He said, well, did Yahweh Shai know who he was? I said, yes, because that's correct. Because what did Yahweh Shai tell the Pharisees? Don't you know before Abraham was I am? Because who was Yahweh Shai? He was Adam. All right? We understand that. He was Malak Tazadak, Melchizedek. We understand that. Right? He is that firstborn. So we understand that. So he was the only one that was walking around here knowing that he was who he was. He knew he was Solomon. He knew he was Isaac. He knew exactly who he was. He's the only one that was allowed to do that. I don't know who I was. Brother Kakama don't know who he is. Brother Abaniah don't know. Brother Matazabak don't know. Brother Yawasap don't know. Brother Yawana don't know. Brother Nashar don't know. We down here playing a guessing game, praying and fasting, hoping that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai continues to deal with us and doesn't take his presence and the Holy Spirit from us. It's what you call faith. The substance of believing in something without seeing it. It's belief, man. So nobody knows that they are chosen. If I knew I was chosen, man, I'd cut the live off right now and I'd go, me and the family, we about to watch a movie. I would go and watch the movie we about to watch. But what the scriptures say, make your calling to the election sure. Put in the work and keep the faith. This is 2 Peter 1:10. Wherefore, the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fail. You shall never fall. Now, as you can see, we bring out certain scriptures. And what? He wasn't getting it. After 2 admonitions, man, kick his ass to the curb. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to go back and forth. We have the truth. Why do I have to go back and forth with you? What does that prove? It don't prove shit. I don't even I don't like talking to people, man. Unless it's the Akyam. I don't like talking to people, man. That's it. You can check my call log, man. Only person I talked to today was my mama. Was my mama. That's damn near it. My mama or my wife. And I call my grandma weekly. I call my grandma weekly, check on her. All right. Philippians 2:5-8. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Hamashiach Yahushai, who being in the form of power, thought it not robbery to be equal with power, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. Beautiful, because that's showing you no reputation. Humbled himself, was a servant. Isaiah 53 echoes. It screams out at you. It should. It should scream out at you. Because Yahushua came as a slave of a low position, of a humbling position. Even though he knew who he was. Didn't he say, yo, if I wanted to, I could call upon legions of angels, but I'm not going to do that. Because it's not that time to do that. All right? He had to go through and fulfill what he had to fulfill. And he was born of the Spirit, having the highest level of the Holy Spirit, man, that you could ever have. That's Yahushua. Okay? Yeah, he set a perfect example of how we should move. He wasn't around here talking about, I'm the king. I'm the king. He might have said sometimes, hey, I'm the son of, I'm the son of Yahweh. He said that many times. He let you know. All right? He let it be known. He said that with all confidence. But he wasn't like, yeah, I'm about to take the kingdom right now. No. He played his part. He knew it was not that time to take over yet. He let us know, hey, this has to befall you. This has to come. You got to go through this. You got to be persecuted like I was persecuted. The servant is not greater than the master. Okay? You must suffer like I suffered. All right? Earthquakes, diverse places. Okay? You got to go into the wilderness. This has to take place. Flee unto the mountains. He let us know that all that stuff had to take place. Right? So, going back to this bug out that came up. No, nobody knows that they're chosen. If you got that mindset, you're not chosen. Okay? At the end of the day. All right. Let's play one more video and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let's play one more video, then we're gonna wrap it up. And you can see more on this girl's page. Her whole page is dedicated to hating men. Okay. And I don't want to what's this one? Men weaponize food. My grandma was mean. Being mean to men. And as a mom of my only child does not need a sibling. Yeah, that's wild. Her whole mindset is going against the Bible. It says be fruitful and multiply, but okay. Stop selling your husbands to us. What? And what if you could take one? Having a man-free home. Man-free home is freedom. Having that man in your home. And that's the one we just looked at. Children deserve men-free homes. So I'm jumping on a vlog. Having a man-free home. A man-free home provides clarity. I am college. If I'm educated, whatever. Don't let people who are don't let people. The more education, the better. All right, so you already know what this is, man. Okay? You already know what this is. Hey, somebody get this Sosa Breed dude out of here. Look, I ain't playing tonight. Get this clown up out of here. Okay? You trying to teach us, bro? I'm not trying to learn, okay? So I'm gonna escort you up out of here. Okay? We're not trying to learn from you. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm not trying to learn from you. I learned from the elders that taught me, not you. All right? Talking about what he say? He said you don't got to be from Abraham to be Abraham's seed. That makes no sense. That makes no sense at all. Last time I checked, whatever that man is, you are that. All right? And then furthermore, understanding Galatians 3:16, okay, it was one chosen seed, which would be Isaac, which is Hamashiach. That's furthermore letting you know that Isaac is Yahushua. All right? And then you would have that furthermore a chosen seed, which would be Jacob. So seed line is important. The bloodline is important. It's no such thing as a spiritual Israel. That does not exist. Okay? You have a bloodline. You have to be of the bloodline. All right, Dorothy is Bahasham with an A. But Shalawam, sister. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Barakatah. But it's Bahasham. If a brother could lend a correction to her, all right, Bahasham. Okay? Just replace that E with an A and you got it. All right? And call on the Father's name as well. Okay? Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. All right? If a brother could, yeah, the water. You know. Hey, see? And that shows her spirit to take the correction. You know? That's good to take the correction. All right? But yeah, this girl, man, yeah, somebody hurt her, man. She's done. All right, she's done. She's not an Isaiah 4:1 unless she repent and turn back. You know, she's done. Okay. Her whole page is dedicated to hating men. All right.
Having.
Now let me see. What else we got? This a quick one.
Okay, yo, this might sound weird to some of y'all, but I don't care. Okay, yo.
When I see this, automatically, I hate when women do this shit.
Okay, yo, this might sound.
Why are you pulling up your shirt? It's not modest. And it's like, yo, do that shit before you even start the video. That shit is nasty and it's horrid to me. That's just me, man. I hate a female that shit is just, no, you need to cover all that shit up, man. Damn. I hate Babylon, bro. Because this shit is just, ugh. And you got niggas out here be like, man, she bad. This bitch ain't bad. This bitch is down bad.
Weird to some of y'all, but I don't care. I don't know. I've been growing my relationship really strong with God over this past year, for sure. Past few years, yeah. But y'all, I've always seen.
You've been growing your relationship with God for a couple years. I can't tell. Let's listen to this, and then we're gonna show you her page, and that's why I said I can't tell. When I go to her page,
and I'll be like, okay, I see people get into relationships. I see people finding a nigga, niggas finding a female, and they be cute as shit, but they be lasting. Like, why can't I find that? Like, why is it always me? I'm telling y'all, niggas have a weak max with me. Like, it's a blessing in disguise, of course, because every time I find a guy that I like, and I feel like they like me, and it starts to go well, we go well. It's always something. It's always something that shows their true colors, their real intentions, or what they're doing behind the scenes. I promise y'all, a week or two max. It never be no 3 months, 2 months, like really getting to know each other. Like, no. And I'll be sitting here like, okay, at this point, what can I do better as a woman? How am I moving as a motherfucking woman? And that's valid, you know what I'm saying? And I'll also be like, is something wrong with me? Like, am I not wifey material? Am I not, like, I know I don't just give sex, I don't just give sex symbol. I don't just give off lust, like, you feel me? No, like, and if I do, like, take me to church. Anyways, but, like,
whoa.
One night, I was sitting here thinking, and I'm just like, I guess I'm talking out loud, or maybe I'm just thinking a lot. I can't really remember. But this voice in my head, and I was like, oh, because this voice in my head was like, you praying for all these things. You know where you want to go in your life. All right. So give up the need to feel and want that type of love. You know what I'm saying? Give up that need. It was basically like, in this stage of your life, you have to sacrifice love to get to where you want to go. In a sense of that's like, God is basically, anytime I meet a man that I like, God fucks up quick. Quick is like he takes that shit from me so quick. You know why? Because God has literally told me, okay, you have sat here, you have prayed for so many things over your life. You prayed for wealth. You prayed for the money. You prayed for the visibility, the creativity. You prayed for the resources, all this stuff. So why the fuck would I send a man in to come and fuck that up for you? Why would I send a man in to distract you or slow you down?
Wow. That's the same mindset as the last one. You understand? It's because Esau has manipulated the role and the structure of the woman to the point where she thinks a man is a hindrance. It's confusion because what is this place called? Babylon, Babal. All right, that's why we screaming Abba, Babal. death to confusion, because it's just confusion. When your position, the things that she just said, you got these resources, you got this job, you got these skills, you got, bro, men don't give a fuck about your career. I don't give a fuck about your career. Men do not care. That's if a man is looking at you to provide, then that's the wrong man. Last time I checked, scripture says a man needs to take care of his house. A man needs to provide for his children, or he's worse than an infidel, a non-believer. So if a man is looking at a woman to provide, that's the wrong man. That's a weak man. All right? That's what that is. Now, you go to her page. It's more the same. This shit. But you wonder why a man ain't. Come on, man. This is what you think men is looking for? Once again, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. But you've been growing in your relationship with God for the last couple of years. I don't know what road you was going down.
All right, we're here on the. Wait, I don't like that. It be little shit. I love like. Okay,
This is it though. This is what growing your relationship with God for the last couple of years does. This demon, and this demon is on majority of our women. You see this demon all over the world. All right, in Japan, in Haiti, okay, in the Caribbeans, in the islands, in South America, in America, in the UK, this type of demon. And this is what I mean, because I'm identifying the demon that's in her. If you understand what I'm saying, it's that pride, it's that selling lust, okay? It's that I'm a bad bitch, it's that high-mindedness, it's that everything fake, but you gonna love it type of demon. It's that show my butt, sink picture demon. That's why, what did we talk about the other day? With 1 Samuel, the 16th chapter. We talked about how King Saul, okay, the spirit was took off of him and an evil demon came upon him. Now, when King David played the harp, the demon left. So that's furthermore letting you know that music is powerful. So if music is powerful, then the type of music that you're pushing and you're listening to, the things that you're bringing into your eye, if your eye is full of darkness, you're going to be full of darkness. So what are you going to attract? You're going to attract wicked men. Wicked women attract wicked men.
You can block me all you want. I know first.
Hair fake, always changing the color of the hair. That's a red sign, man.
I'm the type to wake you up, fuck. I don't give a fuck about a nigga.
Oh.
I don't give a fuck about a nigga.
But you wondering why you can't get a nigga. But you just said, I don't give a fuck about a nigga. This is what you bringing. This is the attitude. This is what you appertain to. This is what you endorse. This is what you co-sign. What you are affiliated with. How many words can I use to say it? This is what you enjoy.
Come with me. Looks like someone's mad. Give a bitch. Wait. Give a bitch some head or something. Give a bitch some head or something. Give a bitch some head or something. Girl, I thought we. Give a bitch. Whoa, they know. Cancel right. I'm super excited.
Oh, it's one more I was looking for. That shit was just crazy. Where is it at? Is it this one? That's a torture right there, boy. Wasn't a cough at when you need him, man. It was, this one right here. I know I'm gonna get up off here because this shit, boy, this shit done. nobody wants nothing like this. If you are a brother in this truth and you still attracted to this, you need to go pray and fast tonight, my guy. You need to go pray and fast tonight. I'm telling you, go pray and fast tonight. You should not be attracted to this hood folly shit anymore. It was a time in my life I dated the ratchets. All right? That shit right now is disgusting to me. Okay? Leave it alone. It's a red flag. Now let's get some precepts. This is 1 Timothy 5 and 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. All you saw in there was pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Okay? Doing whatever she likes. Whatever that comes to mind. Whatever that pleases her. What's in the word pleasure? Please. These words go hand in hand. Pleasure is to please you. All right? Appease is another word that goes with. A woman that seeks pleasure, she seeks to be appeased. She does whatever pleases her. You see how these words go together? And an individual like that will end up pleading or getting pleaded to. And when Yahweh pleads with your ass, he's going to kill you. Okay? It ain't nothing else. Ain't nothing else to talk about. When Yahweh pleads with somebody, he's going to unalive you. Okay? Brother got 2 precepts. Let's get them. Ecclesiasticus 25 and 19. And it reads, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Exactly. Because, hey, you jump down. Let's jump down. 24. And matter of fact, I think the brother posted 23, so we'll get that too. And we read that earlier, but we're going to read it again. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So as you can see, this woman gave that long ass rant about why she can't get a man, but then towards the end of the rant, she's talking about God. She dare use and talk about God. She said God, all right? She said, I gave you all of this stuff. I gave you all these resources, all this. Why would I send you a man to come and mess it up? What? All right? That's the type of shit we be talking about, man.
Okay, quick as fuck. He takes that shit from me so quick. You know why? Because God has literally told me, okay, you have sat here, you have prayed for so many things over your life. You have prayed for wealth. You prayed for the money. You prayed for the visibility, the creativity. You prayed for the resources, all this stuff. So why the fuck would I send a man in to come and fuck that up for you? Why would I send a man in to distract you or slow you down?
Why would I send a man in to come and fuck all that up for you? Right? That's wild. And that's the mindset of our women. So if brothers can't see it by the end of this lesson, okay, you know who she praying to, the JC, most definitely. If brothers can't see it by the end of this lesson, is that our women, going back to Jeremiah, she has compassion. She has been turned into a weapon against you. You know, that's what our women have been turned into. So, hey, I was talking to my rib the other day about multiple wives and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, my standard's too high at this point. The only way it's going to be Isaiah 4 and 1. That's it. It's Isaiah 4 and 1. You know, it's Isaiah 4 and 1. That's it. All right, let's get let's get one more. Let's get one more. Okay, let's get one more.
All you old ass niggas that's still living in the 1800s that think.
Salaki, we did that one. All right, let me see.
Ma'am.
Oh, we get this one. This hilarious.
Ma'am, my name is Antonio, and I just think that you look very nice. Is it okay if I have your phone number?
No, what the fuck you from?
Hey, Antonio,
like that?
on the guys, ain't how you ask this bitch for her number on phone. Give me your number, bitch. My son.
What's your name?
My name Future on phone. Where you from?
This shit real?
Of course it's real. Do it
Hell
look fake?
yeah, I'm from Tulani.
Oh, my mama funky in this motherfucker, nice as hell too.
Who is it?
It's me, I gotta pee.
What is you knocking like that for?
Hey, for that ain't how you talk to that bitch. Her ass from the hood, boy. Hey, bitch, open up this door right now before I kick this bitch down.
Which one of y'all said
I
that?
said that shit.
Ooh,
Oh,
shit.
no, mama, you even got a fat ass. Oh, my son, shorty. You know, I got a picture real quick. Excuse me, can you please give me a bottle of water, please?
As if. Hello?
Hey, for that ain't how you talk to that girl. I've been telling you, for she a nerdy girl, but she in the hood. She like hood niggas, fool. Hey, shorty, can you give me a glass of cup of water on the gas, fool? Hurry up, bitch. That's how you talk to her, fool. You gotta get real aggressive with these hoes. And she from the hood, fool. I'll let you later. Don't you think it's time?
Time for what?
No.
Boy, get your goof ass. What is that?
I'm just trying. Come on, folks, start with that elementary shit. Hey, shorty, on my mama, go upstairs so I can give your ass some dick. Hurry up, I'm fucking them. So I can put this on your grill, shorty. That's how you talk to them bitches, but she from the hood. Hey, man.
Hey, but that's not fake. That's 100% reality. Brothers know, man. All right, for you brothers out there still in the bachelor field and all of that, you already know. That's how these women are. Because these women are what? These women are masculine. Their hormones are messed up. All right, they got so many bodies on them. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200, 1,000. Yes, women have 1,000 bodies on them. It's women walking around right now that have 1,000 bodies. Okay? So, with that being said, that's what these women are extremely masculine. Because what happens every time you have intercourse? That man, his DNA goes into your brain. It enters into you. Okay? This is what happened for you women, man. Y'all need to understand and take heed to this. All right? No, we don't read no damn Talmud. Okay? Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Avery, be careful of your next comment. Because I feel like blocking tonight. All right? Now, these women are extremely masculine. So, therefore, the way that they address life is like a man. What do these women like having now? They say, I need hoes. Women move like dudes. That's going back to a woman compassing a man. All right? Avery, like I told you, bro, I'm not dealing with it. Okay? I'm gonna get you out of here. Because I don't need nobody reporting my live either. So when I mute, I block. Y'all ain't about to get my shit took down. All right? Now, let's get another precept. Let's go to Genesis 24:67. And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent and took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he loved her, and Isaac was comforted after his mother's death. It used to be a sense of where a man had what? A man had, that authority, that power over a woman. Okay? This is what took place. But now that's done away with because these women are wicked. And feminism, as the brother said earlier, has crept in, and independent, that equality is in the mix as well. So a woman is looking at you, if you don't meet the status quo of what the Instagram, the TikTok, the Facebook, the Snapchat, the Twitter, all of that is showing, you don't got enough followers, you don't got enough status, you don't got the right clothes on, you don't talk a certain way, then these women automatically, nah. But if a woman is in that mindset, then that shouldn't be the woman you're going after, bro. What should you do first? Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon. What should you always do? What should you put above these women? Wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doeth she order all things. I loved her and sought her out from my youth. I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty. So wisdom, seek wisdom out. Wisdom is going to teach you how to deal with every single situation that you encounter in life. All right, so you won't bug out. You won't have to deal with these women. When women are acting like that, talking like that, red flags, all right, trying to play you, you know how to deal with it. You know how to handle it. You cut a bitch off quick. Okay? You don't gotta tolerate no toxic ass shit. You don't tolerate no woman doing all that damn talking back and all that. You don't gotta tolerate that. Where is it in there saying you gotta tolerate this, man? No. Now, if you married, you dealing with her, then yeah, you deal. You pray. Demons hop on. Demons might hop on your spouse. Demons might hop on you. Okay? You go to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah about everything. You don't just divorce. No, you don't do that. You better read 1 Corinthians, the 7th chapter. All right? That's a major action. So it's reconciliation. You want to continue with your woman. You want to deal with her. You don't want to just push her to the side just because y'all had a little argument. No, work that shit out. Be a man. Rule over your household. This is supposed to be a treasure. Your woman is a treasure. She is your glory. Okay, brother got a precept. Matthew 19:6. And it reads, wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. What therefore power have joined together, let not man put asunder. Exactly. So the Most High does not like divorce. Okay? But if you put a woman away, you must give her a bill of divorce. If it comes to that. If a woman is being a demon, adultery, okay, or she's hindering the truth, she constantly hiding your keys, you can't go to camp, she's hiding your phone, she broke your 12 tribe shine or something, I don't know, bro, whatever. She taking your kids to get the jabby jab. If she take your kids to get the jabby jab, she most likely gonna take your kids to get that C-hip. You understand? So those would be certain grounds for divorce because she's a damn demon. And she can't be trusted because she hates the truth. She's become a scoffer and a mocker. You understand? So in Jacob's trouble, she would furthermore just be a hindrance. She's not going to listen. Hey, babe, nah, we ain't getting that C-hip. Whatever. We got to eat, Tyrone. I'm getting this chip. My kids got to eat. I got to go to work. They say I got to get a chip to go to work, Tyrone. You ain't paying no bills around here because you ain't getting the chip. I'm going to get the chip and I'm going to take care of little Ray Ray. Okay? That right there. Wicked ass woman. She never listened to you. How can you rule over something that does not want to be under your authority, man? You understand? So you got yourself in a bad position. Because she's a wicked woman. All right? I'm going to get one more precept. Then we're going to get up out of here. And the water for the moderators, every brother that helped today and that supported the lesson. All right? This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 26:13-14. The grace of a wife delighteth her husband, and her discretion will fatten his bones. If you go back up to the top, it tells you, man, a virtuous woman doubles the number of his years. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be double. So you go from living to 40 to living to 80. You understand? In just that sense, you're going to live longer because you're dealing with a righteous woman. Because she knows how to treat you. She is a good servant. All right? She knows how to take care of you. A woman is there to take care of you in a sense of being a pillar of rest. To make it easier, to make the load easier. Okay? What are we doing, man? We're doing battle. When you hit the corners, you hit the street, that's battle. You come home from battle. What is expected? A woman. I mean, are we playing around here? Is this the Rugrats? No, I want to come home to a woman. I want to come home to a hot bath and a woman and some wine, some yayan. That's what I'm looking forward to. I just got done swinging the sword, fighting. I need a woman. Okay? That's a sense of glory. That's a sense of rest. That's why Yahweh created the woman, a helpmate to help a man. You're dealing with all of this. As a man, the woman is there to support you. It's not good for a man to be alone. Now, some brothers have that lot, to be a eunuch, to be alone, to walk through this life in that sense. That's understandable. And I salute you, brothers. Right? Verse 14, a silent and loving woman is a gift of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. And there is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. Now apply that to yourself. Because we are women towards Yahweh Shai. Towards Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. We are married to the Father and the Son. It seems like individuals can't understand that. Okay? We have a marriage commitment. It's a blood oath. Blood covenant. All right? So therefore, we are married. So you need to be a silent and loving woman. You need to do what is commanded of you. You need to serve. There is nothing so much worth as a mind well instructed. You need to have a mind that is well instructed to do what you need to do. So look at it. It goes back to you ordering your house, which first and foremost is your temple, and then your living quarters. All right. And then you got all that in order. You know, you got a good schedule. Then you branch out and get a woman because you know how to handle everything. You got everything on tip-top shape. You got your car good, no oil change. You know, it's all good. You wash your car, boom, boom, boom. You fasting, you praying, you got your scriptures, you doing your lessons, you know your precepts, you know the breakdowns, boom, boom, boom. Okay? Now, brother, it's time for you, if you want to, get a woman. Because you're on top of your game. You understand? You're on top of your game. I don't see why brothers be like, man, I need to get a woman right now. When you don't even know how to break down Isaiah the 14th chapter. You still think those servants are Gentiles. Meaning, you still think those servants are heathens. It said, the strangers shall cleave onto so that's grafted in. No, bro. Those are Israelites. Take the word back. It's gore. But you be the individual that want to get a woman. But you don't got the breakdowns in your head yet. You don't understand the breakdowns. You ain't never hit a corner. You doing lessons, but you bullshitting. And you thinking it's time for you to get a woman. Slow down. Take the steps. The steps are there for improvement. The steps are there for a reason. The experience is there for a reason. If you don't know how to rule over your household and you begin to deal with a woman, then guess what? She's going to be out of order because you're out of order. The things you're going to have to teach her, and then you're going to have to what? You're going to eventually, when you get right, you're going to have to reteach her. You know? So take every step. Every step is important. Reading precepts. Reading for brothers. That's important. The way that you read. All right? It helps you. Every time you reading, bro. If you are a reader, then be happy about being a reader. Read, man, to the best of your ability. I'm just a reader though, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really doing shit. Yes, you are. What the fuck is you talking about? You're a reader. You're reading the word of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. You're supporting. You're helping the ministry. Be the best reader that you could possibly be. Support, man. Share the lesson. Drop precepts. You know? That's going back to a mind well instructed. So serve Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai to the best of your ability, man. All right? Exactly. Faith is built by hearing the word of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. All right? So, hey, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. You know, I hope this was an edifying lesson. to the hearers. Okay, we get up out of here. Giving all praises, facing the east, giving all praises, honor, and glory be to the Father and the Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone as always. And shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, Kwam Yasharahla and a Baba Ball to this wicked kingdom. May Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai destroy this bitch yesterday. All right, the water for every precept that you brothers provided. Salaki, if I couldn't get to them all. All right, the water for coming through. And man, be safe out there and stay in the faith. All right. Shalom. Shalom.